Hey everybody, welcome back to another episode of the Bench 73. My name is Eddie, I'm your host. Tonight we have a brand new Taurus in the box. It's a TCP 380. What we're going to do is go ahead and open this for you. We're going to do a product review. I just bought this at auction. We paid $80 for it. Let's see what it's worth. Stick with me and see what we got. Let's take a look. 1 year free in the NRA. Comes with it. Lifetime repair policy. This is a TCP 738. Like I said, it's the 380. Still in the box. Not bad. Small little gun. Comes with a magazine. Made in Italy. The gun's made in the USA. Magazine's made in Italy. It's kind of curious. Let's go ahead and break the strap on this and let's take a look. There's a good old zip tie. Doesn't weigh a whole lot. It's a pretty thin firearm. Kind of rattles a little bit. Not sure what's going on there. Looks like the barrel's a little loose. It's kind of odd. I'm not sure if there's any rifling in the barrel. It looks like there might be. That's a rather thin barrel. It says it's a real small compact gun. I guess it's a total concealment pistol. That's what the TCP would stand for. Doesn't seem like there's much to it. Barrel's probably about 1.5 inches long, if that. Let me pick my calipers out. We'll take a look. Let's see, barrel flake's right about to there. Guess we ought to put it on inches. There we go. Right about to there. 2 3/4 inch, 2.5 inch. About 2.5 inch barrel. That barrel doesn't look real thick. I want to take a look at the thickness of the barrel itself. Let's see. 1/16 of an inch. I don't know if you can see that or not. 1/16 of an inch. Not very thick. I say one thing that concerns me is the barrel movement. I'm not really sure if that would be accurate with a barrel that's only 2 inches long. That would bring a lot of concern to me. It does lock down pretty tight when the action's pulled forward, but it just doesn't. It still wiggles quite a bit. And with a barrel that short, over 20-30 feet, it's going to pay in accuracy bad. One thing I don't like about these type handguns is when they eject. When it's a top load, like a top eject like this, a lot of times the casings can come back and actually hit you. And as a self-defense firearm, I don't know if you want spent casings hitting you in the forehead every time you pull the trigger, or even out on the range. I have a buddy of mine that has one of these, and he's complained about that personally himself, that every time he pulls the trigger he's got to duck. But like I said, I only paid $80 at auction for it. I've seen them online recently for about $230. You can catch them on sale for about $170. I'm not sure how safe I would feel. If I had no other options and I was in a one-stall bathroom, I don't know, maybe I would use this as a self-defense weapon. Like I said, their whole thing is, it's a total concealment pistol. Yeah, it's smaller than my hand, so you can pretty much hide it anywhere. But like I said, past 10-20 feet, I'm not sure if the accuracy would be there or not. What I usually carry was the it's a Browning Baby. It's 25 caliber semi-automatic. It's made in Belgium. It's a lot different than the new Taurus. You figure new firearm would be new technology, but this gun over the years I fired a lot. This is from 1954. Like I said, it's made in Belgium. This is when Browning started importing them. But the barrel, let's see what the length is on that. Let's go back to inches again. There we go. We're looking a little over 2 inches. And the barrel thickness, and this is a rifled barrel on this handgun. Let's go to fraction so we can take a look. So we have 3/32, which is a lot bigger than the 1/16. Also, this one, like I said, is the let me take it apart. I'll show you the difference between the barrels. See, this barrel is a lot thicker. And the Baby Browning 25 is stainless steel. It's all stainless steel barrels, rifled. Just I'm not sure. I can see a little bit in there. I'm not sure if that's rifling or if it's like a ridge they put in. But like I said, that's only a 1/16 of an inch. So let me get this little guy put back together. Okay. Back together. Like I said, this doesn't have any barrel wiggle. Like I said, it brings a lot of concern with that Taurus about as far as accuracy. This is almost like a fixed barrel. Like I said, the rounds are a little bit smaller, but like I said, over the last few years, I fired this firearm a lot. It's pretty accuracy up to 30 feet. But like I said, it's only 25. You're not going to do a whole lot of stopping damage with it. And then I have, just as a comparison, I had the firearm that everybody loves to hate. I had the good old High Point C9, 9mm. It's made by High Point Firearms out of where is it? Mansfield, Ohio, made in America. It's sort of a little bit bigger gun, a little bit bulkier. I use this on my farm where I work. That way if we see any coyotes, we have to get rid of them. If you don't want me shooting coyotes, please donate or give me a like and subscribe if you don't mind it. But like I said, this is the High Point C9. A lot of people look at High Points and go, they're garbage guns. I only paid $150 for this. Like I said, I use it at work. I can drive nails with it. I can drop it in the mud, pick it up and fire it. I've never had it jam on me. They don't even recommend cleaning it for like the first 1,000 shots. It's overall pretty accurate. I can hit up to 50 feet, pretty much where I want. So it's pretty accurate firearm. Also, let's take a look at the barrels. This barrel is rifled, so it's got some accuracy, and the barrel does not move. It is solid to the gun, to the frame. Also, it's a little bit larger than the 1/16 of an inch that you find on the Taurus. That costs quite a bit more. This is an 1/8 of an inch. Yeah, it's a little bit bigger gun. It's not a total concealment pistol like the Taurus. But I think as far as self-defense or anything like that, I don't know if I would rely on the Taurus because of the accuracy issues I think it might have. Like I said, I haven't fired one myself yet, but just as the way the barrel is loose in there, something about that just throws me off. I'm not sure how I'm liking that. Like I said, you see it's really loose. But what I like to, like I said, I've always carried this one. It's really small. I can put this in my sock if I wanted to. It's 25. Not a lot of stabbing power, but I've never heard anybody get shot with a 25 5 times and ask, shoot me again with it. You usually don't. But would I recommend the Taurus at the price point they have set right now? Probably not. I would have to go with somebody else, another manufacturer. Something, I mean, it's a nice light gun. It would be good for somebody that's maybe not very strong. It's a small caliber. Even when you pull the trigger, it's got a tingy sound to it. I don't know if you can hear it or not. It sounds like a BB gun or a pellet gun going off. And like I said, I got a buddy that owns one of these, and every time he fires it, it's like a rear eject. It comes straight back at him. Every time he pulls the trigger, bam. He's got to duck spent casings. I don't know if you want to be worrying about ducking spent casings if you're trying to defend yourself, where God forbid one flap and hit you in the eye or something while you're trying to defend yourself. I wouldn't recommend this. I'm probably going to let this one go. I'm not, I've always been a pretty big fan of Taurus. I like their judge. I like their circuit court judge they came up with. This, I'm not too, I'm not sure if they're proud of this or not. I'm not really happy with it. I think if you dropped it, it would probably come apart. I'm not trying to down Taurus. Like I said, I've loved a lot of their firearms they've made over the years. This one, I'm just not sure if I would rely on this as a self-defense, or even a working gun. Like I said, I use my C9 while I'm at work. It's just a throw around, slam, drive a nail, fence broke, I can drive a nail fence with it, or a fence nail with it. Whatever I need to do. And every time I pull the trigger, it'll fire. I can dump it in the mud, pull it up, fire it, it goes off, it hits where I want it to. Same with the Baby Browning. Like I said, it's got a shorter barrel. It's not going to be as accurate, but within 30 feet I can hit what I'm aiming for. And like the Taurus, I'm not sure if I could do that or not, because of just the looseness of the barrel. When the action comes back, that barrel's loose. When it pulls forward, it kind of bites down a little bit, but it's still loose. It still wiggles. And I'm sure accuracy is going to pay every time you pull the trigger. It's going to be, high right, low left, whatever. It's not going to give you a nice tight pattern like anything should after you fired it long enough. Would I recommend it? Like I said, probably not. Not just my personal preferences. I probably wouldn't. Thanks for watching. If you like what you heard, go ahead and like and subscribe. We'll do more videos in the future. We have a bunch of firearm videos coming up. We're going to be doing some gunsmithing, some rebuilding. We're going to get some old CNR rifles. We're going to bring them into the new millennium, kind of catch them up to speed, make them more reliable, more accurate rifle for just field use, long range. I know some of the old ones, like we're going to do an SMLE. I know they're good up like 1,300 meters. There's some people have done stuff like that. We're going to take them to a new level. So hopefully you stick with us to catch those videos when they come out. Like I said, like and subscribe. See you all in the next video. Also guys, if you have a Taurus TCP 380, maybe this is defective. Like I said, I'm not sure, but the whole barrel thing has got me upside down. If you own one of these and your barrel doesn't do that, and it does have accuracy, I mean, feel free to give me a comment below. Let me know what you think. If you own one, if you carry one, let me know what you think as far as concealment, overall accuracy, price point. Just give me a shout out. Let me know what you think. Thank you.